don't mind me. I just doing some market research. I spend most of my day in my office going through different designs and trying to figure out what I want to work on next. And the one thing I'm trying to narrow down is a hat. I feel like that's like an easy thing to work on, considering there's not too much of a canvas to work on as far as the design is concerned. But I'm working on a few different ideas of what I want to do with the hat. As far as the logo, so I'm working on that, but I need to figure out what exactly do I want to put the logo on. So I've got a few hats, some from my personal collection, mostly Supreme. But I'm curious as to what kind of hats that you guys like to wear, be it something casual, whether you wear it out. Really just want to know what it is that you feel like. I like the cam cap. The Supreme cam cap is like a pretty standard staple item most sneakerheads and hypebeasts like to wear. For me, this fits my head right because I've got a relatively small head, so a 5-panel works really well. I still like this. There's not too much of an area to cover as far as like putting designs on it, and it's comfortable. And then the trusty old New Era fitted hat. This one in particular, I like. It is Fear of God. You know, we all love Jerry Lorenzo and Essentials, but this one in particular, I'm not a big fan of because the bucket's too big. I kind of look like Elmer Fudd here. So I'm not sure if I would want to do something like this, but I do like a fitted hat. If I could design a New Era hat, that would be super dope because I've got a bunch of ideas for that, but I tried looking into the licensing for that, and I'm not cool enough for that, so New Era is going to have to wait. And then this one is kind of cool because it's a slightly longer brim. It's a Supreme hat, similar to the camp cap, but the brim is a little bit longer, and it's a Gore-Tex, so this is water resistant. I've worked out in this. I've pretty much put this thing through the ringer, like that's why it's so dusty and gross. But I like the functionality of a hat like this, and again, small canvas to work with, don't have to overcomplicate stuff, and the material is really cool. So I kind of like something like this, but if I could find something with a slightly shorter brim, I think that would look really cool. But I'd be curious to know what kind of hats you guys like, whether they be snapbacks, something a little bit more upscale with like maybe a gold-plated clip and leather. Yeah, let me know. Let me know what you guys think.